Let's look at a fairly straightforward improper fraction, 3/2. The denominator, 2, tells us into how many parts the whole has been divided. So in other words, we have divided each whole circle into 2 parts, or halves. The numerator, 3, represents how many of the divided parts, or halves, we have altogether. If you have 3 halves, you know that 2 halves are equal to 1 whole, and in this case, you still have another, or extra, third half left over. So, because 2 halves equal 1, then 3 halves are equal to 1 1/2. 3 halves, or 3/2, can also be written as 1 1/2, which is a mixed number. A mixed number is a combination of a whole number and a fraction. For example, 4 3/8 is a mixed number. The whole number 4 tells us there are 4 whole units.
Hi, I'm Emily. Excuse the interruption, but I think I have a more delicious way to explain a mixed number. Units. Who wants to talk about units when we can talk about chocolate cake? My mom and I made 5 chocolate cakes earlier today. One is for our family, the other 4 are off limits. They are off limits because I am taking them to the band's bake sale. I even made a "don't even think about it" sign to protect them, because my dad and brother have already eaten over half of the family cake. Okay. Since we're talking about fractions, I guess I could be more specific. My dad and brother have already eaten 5/8 of the family cake. So what does chocolate cake have to do with mixed numbers? Since the guys ate 5/8 of the family cake, 3/8 tells us there are remaining pieces of another unit, or in my delicious example, one yummy cake that has been divided into 8 parts. And out of the original 8 parts, only 3 parts remain. And my 4 "don't even think about it" cakes represent 4 whole units. So the 4 whole cakes represent the whole number part of the mixed number. The 3/8 left over from the family cake represents the fraction part of the mixed number. So when you put the whole number, 4, with the fraction, 3/8, you get the mixed number 4 3/8, or 4 3/8 yummy chocolate cakes, which my mom and I are about to convert into 4 1/8 cakes as soon as I can pour 2 glasses of milk.
This model illustrates the mixed number 2 3/5. The whole number, 2, represents the 2 completely shaded fraction bars. The whole number tells us how many whole units there are. The numerator, 3, represents the 3 shaded blocks of the third fraction bar. The numerator tells us how many of the divided parts we have left over, but fall short of making another whole. The denominator, 5, represents the 5 total number of blocks of the third fraction bar. The denominator tells us into how many parts the whole has been divided.